Good morning and welcome back to 215 Trades. It's another lovely day here today. Today being the 17th of January, which is Friday, the last day of the week, the last day of our trading period for this week as well. Now, if you're new to the channel, you know that on this channel, what we do is that we use the 215 technique to look for entries on gold. So far, we have a very lovely start to the year already, and we are looking to continue on that trend. All right. So we're now on the 15-minute time frame, and we are going to begin using the 215 technique to look for our entries today. All right. So the first step of the 215 technique is to basically mark the price, the current price of gold, whatever price gold was trending at when we initially started to read the charts. At 7 a.m. the price was trending at 2712.568, which is marked right there by that purple line, as you can see. Then the next step of the technique would be to measure 20 pips, 20 pips above. 20 pips above are $2 above. Okay. To find your buy line. So it should be 26714.568. And that would be your buy line. Then you're going to do the reverse of that by measuring 20 pips below your point of interest as well. So it should be 2610.568. Okay. Now the 215 technique is a very simple technique, very simple but profitable trading technique. Anyone can learn it. It doesn't overcomplicate things. It's pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. All right, good. So now we have our sell line. We also have our buy line, and this is on the 50-minute time frame. But before we go any further as well, let's just identify the fact that between our buy line and our sell line, this is what we refer to as our 215 zone. Okay, so we have our 215 zone now. So we also need our rejection areas, still on the 50-minute time frame, and that's basically just finding the closest support and resistance on the 50-minute time frame, closest to the zone. So just below our sell line, we have 50-minute rejection line right here. So I'm just gonna put it right there. We also need to do the reverse of that as well and find it on the top as well. Do you want to go all the way up? How far is that away from? Is that more than 20 pips? No, 15 pips, so that's perfect. All right, I'm gonna use right in this section right there. Okay. So we've identified our 215 zone. We've also identified our rejection areas as well. So the next step would be for us to identify our target areas for when we're going to take an entry for trade. And to identify our target areas, what we'll need to do is that we'll need to go to the higher time frames to find the 30-minute support, to the 4-hour support, and the resistance as well on these time frames. So let's go to the 30-minute support now. Identify the closest 30-minute support below. So the closest 30-minute support is right there. And we also need a 30-minute resistance as well. right there. And we're doing this all the way up to the 4-hour time frame. All right, so this is the 1 hour support. And this is the 1 hour resistance. Let's go to the 4-hour as well. So we have a 4-hour resistance. Doesn't seem like we have a close enough 4-hour support. But let's see. Ooh. The very far distance, but that's perfectly fine. 4 hour. Okay, good. Let's go back to the 15-minute time frame. So we now have all the things we need. So we've identified our 215 zone. We've also identified our rejection areas, and we've also gone ahead and identified our target areas for our entries. So the next step would be for us to go on the 5-minute time frame, which the 5-minute time frame is the time frame we use for our entries. Now, for us to take any entries today using the 215 technique, what we would be looking for, as we're going to be using the retest versus the 215 go, what we'd be looking for us to take a buy, we would love for price to break above the zone. No, that's the incorrect. Hold on. We look for price to break above the zone, test that 50-minute rejection line, pull back into the zone, close inside of the zone with a candle closure on the outside again for us to take a buy. And the reverse of that, for us to take a sell, we would love to see price break below our sell line, test that 15-minute rejection line, pull back into the 215 zone with a candle closure inside, followed by another candle closure on the outside of the zone for us to continue and take a sell. So those are the two things that we will be looking for today to take entry on gold. We have a very small range though to work with in a sense, because our 50-minute resistance is quite close to our 30-minute resistance. And the 50-minute rejection for the support is pretty close to the 30-minute support as well. So it's quite close, very small zone. As we know, the 215 zone should be about, should be a 40 pip zone, which it is. But we really, price needs to test the 15-minute rejection area right there though, because it's a very strong area based off the looks of it. So that's what, 17 pips, a little bit more than what I'm used to, because I usually like to see the 15-minute rejection points between 10 to 15 pips away from the zone, but that's not too bad. Let's see for, so this is 10 pip, so that's perfectly fine. That's lovely. So we want to see price to do that, and these both are entry model 1. These are entry model 1 of the technique. However, if an entry model 2 come into place, then I'll put that on the charts at that point in time, but I won't do it now. So for now, this is what we were waiting for. We will wait closer to the time, if the market allows us, closer to the time of the market opening for London, which is in 50 minutes, because it's now 7:10 a.m. here in London. Good. All right. So if you guys haven't yet liked the live stream, please go ahead and do so. Additionally, as well, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so. Yesterday was a very good day. Was a very good day. Sadly, we didn't take an entry. Well, I didn't take an entry because the first confirmation that we got we did get the retest. We got the candle closure inside the 215 zone. However, let me see if I can go back. Well, it will be removed by now. But I think it was in these areas because I think it was about 7 a.m. 7 a.m. or 7 a.m. Yeah, around these areas. So what had happened was, yeah, I can draw it out perfectly because this is the candle right here that did it. So yesterday I never took the yesterday what had happened. This was our 215 zone. This was a 215 zone. Price broke above the buy line of the 215 zone, came in and closed inside. And then this candle came in and closed right there, so close to the zone. I wasn't confident with that confirmation, so I never took that entry. Hoping for it to actually pull back in the zone and close outside again, but it still just stayed above it. And then price just skyrocketed from there. So we missed out on that lovely entry. Really, we waited to see if we could get an entry model 2, but sadly we didn't get entry model 2 confirmation because prices continued to go up. As you can see, it did so. Yeah, but sometimes those things really do happen. We were on a good win streak for the month of January, so that's perfectly fine. But that was just such a lovely miss, though. Lovely miss. But that candle was what really caused the issue that was over 60 pip at the point in time. So, yeah, that was great. So, this candle just came in. All I needed that candle, if that candle had disclosed maybe right there, or even just a little bit more higher from where it closed, then I would have been in for that buy. But I was just waiting for it to come back into the zone and redo the retest, because what the retest was looking for, I think it was something like that, then back into the zone, then close outside. So as what we have drawn on our screen now. So the price came up, tested our 15-minute resist rejection. It was somewhere here. Came back into the zone. It closed inside the zone. Then this candle was the one that was to confirm the buy, but it was so close to the zone. I was like, no, let's see if we can get something. But the market didn't wait for me. It just went. It just went, and it's just been going up, up, up. So yeah, we missed out on that one, but it's Friday. It's today again, and we're not rushing the market. We just need to be patient and wait for our setups, because the setups will come. So you don't have to rush your setup. A setup will come. Thank you very much for that, Denise. So right now the market is trending within our 215 zone, which is perfectly fine. Good morning, Ben. It's perfectly fine. Volume is a little bit weak. Yesterday the volume was crazy though, because we got a confirmation for that entry like extremely soon, sooner than what we will normally expect. I think it confirmed about 7:20 thereabout, which was faster than normal. But let's see if it's gonna do the same thing again today. Ben, it's been a while. How have things been? Remember, guys, if you haven't yet liked the live, please go ahead and do so. As well, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so. It was a lovely start. I don't know, it's just been a great year. Start to the year so far. We've had such a good streak coming into January on the streams as well, and we have such a lovely growth as well of the channel because I think now we have had over 200 followers, 200 subscribers. Um, since the beginning of the month. We're now at 691 subs right now on the channel. So thank you guys for all the love and the support um, on this. Sadly, our our second TikTok page as well got terminated, which well, no, I don't think it's banned just yet. I think I have one more strike. So I might have to create another account, and I need to do some research on the TikTok streaming thing. So I'm gonna have to do that, and then I'll just recreate a new account for it, and then we can continue on with this. Been in the agent session. I think you should find the agency to be handling your TikTok matters. An agency. I didn't know they do that. Well, yeah, I can look into that. Because every time I go live stream and I replicate most of what I see others do on there, but they keep every stream I get flagged. Yeah, the Asian session. Yeah, I realize as well that majority of the persons who normally visit the stream there on the Asian session, so I don't really get much traffic on the London session by my subs, but let's. I'm gonna continue on the London session for a little bit, and then we can bring it back to the Asian session, or we can do both of them. Never know. But yeah, Ben, thank you for that advice. I will look into that and see how best if I can, get a proper agency to handle it because it's a bit annoying. Every time you click that live button to be flagged for it. How has the agent session been treating you, Ben? Let's have a look at the daily, see what's been going on the daily. So we're very close now to all-time high, are we not? Oh no, we still have a distance away, 788. So we're not quite there just yet. Now, where we are right now is a very critical area. Yeah, it's a very critical area because we are in a pretty strong resistance area. Yeah, we're in a pretty strong resistance area because as you can see, each time price came in to these points, it rejected. So it's a fourth time now. I'm not counting this bit. It's the fourth time now. Price has actually come into this zone, so it can reject as it did four times ago. But if it continue upwards, then that means that it will be pushing to go beyond this zone and possible tackle the all-time highs. But if not, then it will be a pullback to, let's say, this little segment right here. So it's just going to be one to watch. Today is going to be a very critical day um, for gold, and see if it's going to break that strong resistance area or it's just going to pull back to that support for more momentum. Let's see. Do we have any big news coming out today that could affect how the price move? No red folder news coming out for USD, so should be a very calm day today. What was that? Good actually, though sometimes there's no volume, but when it does, it's textbook good with 215. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm very happy. Happy to hear that, man. Happy to hear that the 215 technique is still doing what it's supposed to be doing. And I think a lot of persons don't know about the 215 technique, but the growth of the channel is definitely going to spread the word of it. And I'm pretty sure that you've mentioned the 215 technique as well to someone uh, as well. It's a very nice. I just love the technique. It just makes trading so simple for me. It makes trading so simple for me. I take one or two entries a day and that's it. And if it doesn't align with what I'm looking for, then I'm out. I'm not taking it. So it's very happy to hear that it's working out for you, lovely. Yeah, usually in the Asian session, that's the thing that we had struggled with when we were trading the Asian session was the volume at the time, because I think we go live at 12 at midnight London time, but we don't usually get any volume until about 1 a.m. Which is pretty much the same thing we're doing now though. But we usually don't get any volume until 1 a.m. And then sometimes when that 1 a.m. volume comes in, it just either it melts very quickly or it just skyrockets very quickly and doesn't confirm or retest most of the time. So that was a bit of a con trading in the Asian session, but it was still lovely though whenever we got a proper session with confirmations. Yeah, risk management is always key. Always key. Doesn't matter what entry you're taking or what session you're trading. You always have to ensure that you're properly risk managing at all times, especially if you're doing what you call it, entry model two. Risk management is very important. Very important. It's now almost it's 2 minutes to 7:30 right now. Price is still in our 215 zone, just hovering uh, at our point of interest. So, all right. So I have one more shot at my TikTok live stream, which I'm going to use now. After this, I know that they are going to ban that account, but that's fine. Okay, I'm just fixing it up now. Um, yeah. Well, that's usually the case, though. So if you're taking an entry model one using the 215 technique, then that's usually a 40 pip stop loss is a standard. Really, you can go 20 pips if you'd like at the point of interest, but sometimes it may reverse at that point. But yeah, a 1 to 1, most of the time it equates to that because if the 30-minute support is usually at that point. But what I usually do though, as Ben, is that even though you're doing the what do you call it, the buy stop as a stop loss, or or the buy line or the sell line as a stop loss. What I usually do in a sense when I just started is that I have a price point between the point of interest and the buy line. Let's say if it was a sell, which I would reduce my my position size if price actually went there. So you can maybe look into adding that to your risk management strategy. So you have a 40 pip stop loss, but let's say the price goes up to 30 pips. What are you gonna do if you 30 pips in loss? You can hold, yes, or you can, let's say you reduce your position and take a 25% hit early. So that was something that I do whenever I'm using the 215 technique. So you can look into doing that as well. Okay. All right, so we are live as well on TikTok. So let's see how long that lasts for. Um, as well. Then after this account, then I'm gonna have to get a proper management team for TikTok. Now, price is still within our 215 zone. That's all good. That's all nice. Additionally, as well, it's 7:33 a.m. here in London, as well. So we have about 25 minutes left until 8 o'clock when the London session opens. So one for us to wait for. So what we really want is that we want for price to break above that buy line, test that 15-minute rejection area to pull back in the zone with a candle closure on the inside, and then close out about above the zone again with a candle closure as well. Now we know that the price is in a very strong rejection on the daily time frame, so a strong resistance, sorry, on the daily time frame. So a sell is can be, then again, it's a 50-50% chance of what we're going to get. Really. But let's see what the DXY is doing right now. Hold on. Where is it? I moved it yesterday. Okay. Yeah, these were the ranges we had marked on DXY. We can see where it broke below it. And I think this was in this period of time. That's when the price of gold went through the roof. Now it's moving in an uptrend. So if it's moving in an uptrend, our mathematics of what we know is that there's a relationship between gold and DXY where if one's going up, the other's going down. You mean taking partials when the trade goes your way? No, yeah. Uh, you take partial if you trade like that. Yeah, you take partials if it's going your way. But I'm saying as a part of the risk management aspect of doing the 215. So let's say you're in drawdown, right? Because you're using a 40 pip stop loss. Because if you let's say you enter a sell position, your stop loss would be at your buy line, right? So let's say price is going opposite to your direction to your sell, so it's moving towards your SL. If it reaches 30 pips, right? So that's just 10 pips away from your SL. You know, you can reduce it. You reduce it by, let's say 20%, 25%, 10%, 15%, doesn't matter what. So you just like to say taking partials in a loss in a sense. So as a part of your risk management, if you're not comfortable with what you put on the table to risk, then you can reduce it if you see if it's going um opposite to your position. So yeah, so DXY is going up. So we can possibly think that that goal may be going down in a few minutes, but currently right now it's just been hovering inside of the 215 zone. And for those persons who are watching from TikTok, we're currently also live on YouTube. That's 215 Trades on YouTube. So if you'd like to join on YouTube, you can definitely do so. Great, Ben. Great. All right, so you can see that price is now moving down towards our sell line. All right, remember guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so. If you haven't yet followed the YouTube channel as well at 215 Trades, please go ahead and do so. If you haven't yet liked the live as yet, please go ahead and do so as well. Thank you all for the support. All right, good. We're getting some action now. It's now 7:40 a.m. I think, yeah, this is just about time. Okay. Getting some movement, some activities. Just zooming just so we can see what's going on. Okay. Are we gonna get just a massive run, or are we gonna get a break on a retest? So let's see. All right, good. 7:45 a.m. here in London. Right now, we're waiting for 8 o'clock to see what's gonna happen when the market opens. Now, as we said earlier, the price is in a strong resistance area, so we can get on the daily time frame, so we can get a rejection now for it to continue for a sell. So what we want idealistically is that we want for price to test the 15-minute rejection line, which I would say it has done right now, and we just want one for it just to pull back into the zone, right? Pull back into the zone with a candle closure on the inside, and if it decides to come out of the zone with a candle closure on the outside, again outside of the 215 zone, then that's a good time for us to take a sell entry. So we're just waiting on that to happen right now. So go back into the zone and just be nice to us today. It's Friday. And one of the things when you use the 215 technique, it's always good. You just have to be patient. Well, not just the 215 technique, well, any trading technique that you're using. Once you trade in, patience is a key. You just have to wait for the setup to create itself and to then confirm before you actually do take an entry. So now we can say that the price has tested our 15-minute rejection line. Now we need for it just to go back into the zone and close inside the zone, right? Once it does that, then we can just wait for it to close outside the zone again for us to take a sell. But right now, it's just consolidating between our sell line, and I think the market can be a bit cheeky right now to where it is right now when you just continue to sell downwards without actually giving us that retest that we so love and desire right now. So let's see what happens. I would really love for it to pull back in that zone, right? Close inside that zone and confirm that sell, and then just play out smoothly. It's Friday. We have a very good win streak so far, and we want to keep it that way. And we don't want to mess it all up today. So we're just waiting patiently and waiting for the market to create the structure which we love. All right, guys, remember, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so. If you haven't yet liked the live stream as well, please go ahead and do so. If you have any questions as well, please feel free to ask it live right here. I'll answer it to the best of my abilities. Okay. Yeah. All right. So it seems as if it wants to give us that retest. Not surprised. We know what we do know about support and resistance is that we do know that there's a lot of selling pressure at a resistance, and there's also a lot of buying pressure as well as at the support. And if we go back to the daily time frame, we know we can see clearly that the price is in a very strong resistance area, so we are going to get some selling pressure from all of this, right? So we're not surprised that the price is going down right now because that's what the daily is confirming. But we just don't want it to go without us. So we need for it just to confirm our sell position properly. If not, we're gonna have to wait for an entry too. So let's see what happens. It's just at our 50-minute resistance rejection area. 7:51. We have 9 minutes or 8 minutes left, depending on how you're counting it, left until the London session opens. So let's just see what happens. So hopefully the London session can come instead of continuing the trend, it gives us that rejection back into the zone before then continuing the trend, and then we can take that entry. So let's see. We're not going to rush it. We're going to wait patiently and see it play out. Ah, see that? That just went all the way. Is the XY pushing to the sky? No, not really. Okay. If we're using 215 gold, we would have been in a sell right now. But we're not using 215 gold. Alright, 5 minutes until London. Okay, we get in a rejection. Yeah, and we also have 5 minutes until the London session as well. Because we know once that 8 a.m. kick in, the volume is just going to come in and go crazy. But one of two things is either the London session is just going to push that price right down, or it's just going to do a reverse to then confirm the trend. So let's see. Close exactly on our rejection point, but conscious that this candle tested the 30-minute support. And what we do know about support is that there's always a lot of buying pressure at a support. So you just need to be patient and just wait for this one to confirm properly and see what it's gonna do. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame and see what it looks like on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, so on the 15-minute time frame, we can see it closed almost in the same area that it did right here. Um, it When they did that though, what they did was it rejected and went all the way up. It can also reoccur as well in this situation. However, I have a stronger bias for the sell really. So let's see what's happening. Remember, guys, and for those who are watching on TikTok, if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, that's 215 Trades on YouTube. We're live there now as well. So if you could just go to YouTube and click the subscribe button on 215 Trades on YouTube, we really would appreciate it. Thank you. 2 minutes left until the London session opens. 30 seconds until this 15-minute candle close. Let's go back to the 5 minute. What's going on the 5 minute? All right, cool. So we're getting a nice little push back into the zone. All right, that's good. 10 seconds left until London opens. Okay, that's it. So the London markets are open right now. So now we just need to see what's going to happen really. Is it going to be a case where London wants to continue the trend, or does it want to reverse? So let's see. DXY is well, it was climbing. It's dumping now. But let's see. Remember, guys, if you're on TikTok, we're also live as well on YouTube at 215 Trades. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well. And thank you all for joining. All right, what's London gonna do? We still haven't had a candle closure inside our 215 zone as yet. So we need one of these candles to do that for us to take an entry. We still need the candle to go back in. We've tested inside of it, but it's not closing inside the zone. We needed to close inside the zone and then outside again because it has already confirmed that retest bit on that 15-minute rejection, and it has pulled back and tested the zone, but we needed to close inside the zone. Need one candle inside and one candle on the outside, and then we can go for it. It's 8:01 right now. The volume is just picking up. I'm guessing all the thank you guys for tuning in and being here on the live as well. If you haven't yet liked the live, please go ahead and do so. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so. If you're on TikTok as well, please follow the channel on YouTube as we're live on YouTube right now. So if you go to 215 Trades on YouTube, you can see that we're on there as well, and you can join us there and follow us there on YouTube. Right, so we've got that retest of, we got the test of the 15-minute rejection. Price pull back to the 215 zone. Doesn't seem as if we're getting a closure inside, but the volume now seems as if it wants to continue to push downwards. Not the way I'd wanted. I do not want to take an impulse entry because it didn't confirm it properly as well. So, but we still have 2 minutes until this candle close. So let's see what really happens with this candle, because it can still pull back and reject because the market does that. Hey Boyd, you don't normally wake up to come on these sessions. Remember, guys, if you are on the TikTok right now, I don't think you're going to be seeing the full scope of the charts. But if you'd like to see a better view of it, just go to YouTube, search for 215 Trades on YouTube. We're live on YouTube right now as well, and follow the channel. Oh, I didn't know that, my friend. If you haven't yet liked the live as well, please go ahead and do so. If you haven't yet followed the channel as well, please go ahead and do so. All right, the price is playing with us at this moment. $30 seconds left until this candle closes. It didn't confirm that candle closure on the inside really, and I do not want to take an impulse entry today. Today being Friday, we've been going on strong since the beginning of January. We haven't had any losses, and today we're not going to make today be the first of that. So I'm not going to take an impulse entry. If it missed me, it missed me, but I need to see what I need to see. I need a candle inside that zone. I need a candle inside that zone. We need a candle to close inside that zone. Oh, hey, Jack. Yeah, I'm back again. Well, I don't even know what's going on, chat, because every time I go live, we get flagged. Because I think this channel is on the last the last, what you call it, the last strike. But guys, remember, I am live right now on YouTube. Okay, if you are follower of the 215 technique, then you need to go to YouTube right this minute. You need to go to YouTube at 215 trades, and you need to subscribe to that channel right now on YouTube, because if TikTok kicks me again, the YouTube is where I'll be. All right, so 215 trades in YouTube. I'm live right there right now. Go and follow the channel. Jack, how has it been? I haven't seen you uh in a while. How has the market been treating you? I know that you're a star when it comes on to taking entries. And I think the YouTube live is more, it has music and all that stuff over there. So if you like some background music, then yeah. All right, remember guys, 215 trades on YouTube. Go ahead, follow that channel, like the live stream as well. Now, what we're ultimately waiting for, we wanted price to test our 15-minute rejection, which it has done, right? And we needed it for it to pull back to our 215 zone and test our 215 zone. However, what happened is that it pulled back to the 215 zone. We haven't had a candle closure inside the 215 zone, and I'm waiting for that candle closure inside. I do not want to take an impulse entry on this today, because we haven't had any loss since trading for January. So we want to keep that winning streak at 100% and end the week at 100%. So I'm not going to take an impulse. I needed to do what I needed to do. So I need a candle to go back into my zone, close inside, and one out for me to take that sell position. And that's what we're waiting for today. Not going to take an impulse. It has to be as clear as day. On a 8 lot. Jack, I know you trade like as if you're a banker, man. But I love it. I love it. Because if you sold at 715 and it's now 17 at 8 lot, and I'm positive that you're still in that right now. All right, guys. So if you haven't yet follow our YouTube channel, please go ahead and do so. That's 215 trades on YouTube. Yeah, still in it, but closed 6 of it and left 2 to. Yeah, that's perfectly fine, Jack. That's the right way. Yeah, everyone could see that. Well, I'm not sure if everyone saw it, but if you were looking at it and you were tracking it, you would know that a sell is definitely coming. Why is because if you look in the daily time frame, you can see that we are in a very strong resistance area. Each time price came into this area, what did it do? It sold off. Well, this didn't make it to the top, but it tried, but it sold off. This came in, tested it, sold off, came in again, tested it, sold off. So it's only just right that this section right here, when once it comes in, we are gonna get another sell off of it, and that's what it's doing right now, because as you can see now, the price is definitely going down. It's not going to go down as quickly as it would on a normal days, but is. All right, so we have 25 persons here on the live stream. Lovely. All right, guys, now remember, I've been having struggles and battles and fight with TikTok. So if you haven't yet followed our YouTube channel, that's 215 Trades on YouTube, please go ahead and do so. All right, go ahead and do so. Because if this live ends, I'm on YouTube right now. So go and follow 215 Trades channel on YouTube. And you can just let me know in the comment section and in the live chat that you came from TikTok. All right. Thank you, Jack, for the follow. All right, good. We have some movement now. Not going to take an impulse entry today. We want it to be perfect. It's Friday, the last day of the week, and we want to go out with a banger. So let's wait patiently. What's wrong with BTC? Well, BTC is doing what it's doing. I'm not so worried about BTC, but I like XRP. XRP, yeah, I would really love to see it go to $4 or even $10. That would be nice. Fun day Friday. Yep, it's gonna be a fun day. It's gonna be an excellent day. Okay. Price is pulling into the zone. We need 1 minute until candle closes. So let's see. All right, great. So we have 40 viewers here on TikTok. TikTok is just crazy when it comes down to this viewership. They just don't like me, man. All right, so we have 40 persons here on YouTube. If no, on TikTok, sorry. If you guys could just be so kind, yeah, actually, of course I can teach you. If you guys would be so kind, just to go on 215 Trades on YouTube and just follow the 215 Trade channel on YouTube, I would really appreciate it. I've been having a lot of fight with TikTok on my account, so if this ends, just go ahead and follow us on YouTube so you can be with us. All right, and you can learn how to use the 215 technique. I'm getting a lot of testing of the zone. I'm not getting any candle just closing inside of the zone because this candle right here, I need this candle to go in and close inside that zone so it can confirm whether or not we take that sell entry. So let's see. We have 1 second. Has it closed? Oh my word! This market is playing with us today. Okay. Am I in a no? I'm not in any position. positions right now. Remember, guys, this is no financial advice, only educational purposes. No, I'm not in a position right now. We are currently waiting for something to happen, but it hasn't happened as yet. All right, thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for liking, and thank you guys for also sharing. For those persons who were on TikTok or maybe new to the stream, if you haven't yet followed the YouTube channel as yet, please go ahead and do so. Please go to 215 Trades on YouTube and click that follow button so you can get that live notification whenever we're going for entry. Thank you very much for sharing the live, Marta, and for also following the channel. So now we can see the price is moving back into our 215 zone, which is perfect, which is exactly what we want. So if we can get a close inside, then it would be great. Then that would, next thing, only thing we'd have to wait for is to wait for it to confirm with the candle closure on the outside for us to take another sell. We had such a lovely month so far, not only with our entries but also with the growth of the channel, because we grew from 490 persons, I believe, at the starting of the year to now we're at 700. So that's over 200 subs in 2 weeks. So it just has been a great start to the year, and I'm very grateful and I appreciate all the love and the support from you all. All right, 43 viewers here on TikTok. Please go ahead, guys. If you haven't yet followed the 215 Trades channel on YouTube, please go ahead and do so. Additionally, as well, we also have a Telegram channel. The link of the Telegram is also in the bio. Please go ahead and join the Telegram channel as yet. If you want to be a part of the 215 Trades community, please go ahead and join the Telegram channel as well. We have a very slow morning today. I am definitely, it's Friday. I do not want to take an impulse entry. I really want for the market to confirm the entry properly. We need a candle closure inside that zone. It tested that zone. How many times did it test that zone? 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the fifth time. This is the fifth time that the price has tested its zone, but it's not closing inside. So is either the market is playing with us today? Is just not ready for us to take an entry. So we just got to be patient. What's the XY doing? Is the XY continuing to dump? Let's see. It's in a neutral position right now, it seems, but right here could be a trampoline for it just to reject to continue upward. So let's see what's going to happen if it breaks through that area. It does have another well, you have quite a few fail safes where you can go to, but let's see. All right, so there's not much going on this, so gold should be doing what it should be doing, really. All right, 10 minutes 10 seconds left until this candle closes. Wow, did that close inside the zone? All right, I'm gonna say close inside the zone, so let's see. And we have 10 minutes left as well on the stream. All right, so let's see what's gonna happen. All right, guys, so if you're on TikTok and if you haven't yet followed the YouTube channel, please go ahead and do so. That's 215 Trades on YouTube. Please go ahead and follow that channel. So once we're live streaming, you will get that notification that we're live streaming on YouTube. Additionally, as well, there's a 215 Trades Telegram group, pretty new. Go ahead and join it. The link is in the bio as well. So if you can join that Telegram group as well, you will be a part of the 215 Trades family and you get those notifications when we're going live. All right, guys. So yeah. All right, guys. So if you haven't yet liked the stream, oh, we only have 1,000 likes with 35 persons here on it. Come on, guys. Let's get those likes up to 2,000. Okay, so we have. All right. Let's move this aside so we can dissect really what's going on. Okay. Um, let's zoom in as well. It's Friday. We've had 100% win streak since the month has started. So we don't want to mess it up, really. Price came down because we're doing a retest. Price came down, tested that 15-minute rejection line, right? It pulled back to the zone, it tested the zone, and we have a small bindi candle right there that closed inside the zone. So in order for us to take a sell position, we would like for price to close outside of the zone for us to take that entry. It hasn't confirmed that as yet. This candle closes in a minute or so. So just waiting to see what it's going to do. Really, I thought we would have more volume in the London Open, but so far, no. So let's see what this candle does, if it's going to close outside the zone or if it's just going to close inside. It's Friday. We want to end it with a clean sheet. So we're just going to do this one safely. All right, guys, if you're on TikTok, if you haven't yet followed our YouTube channel, please go ahead and do so. That is 215 Trades on YouTube. It's Friday. This candle closes in 10 seconds. All right. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay. All right, let's see what happens now. That candle closed outside. It's Friday. I just took my position, and let's see what's going to happen now. So That's the position that I am in right now. And that's what I will be looking for. So hopefully, so it did what we wanted in regards to the retest. The price came down, tested that 15-minute rejection line. It rejected from the 15-minute rejection line, went back into the 215 zone with a candle closure inside the 215 zone, and then it closed outside with another candle closure on the outside. All right, so that confirmed for us to do a sell, and that's what we are in right now. Now it's Friday, guys, so everyone should be risk managing properly, as I am risk managing properly as well. So you should all be doing the same. And it's just in time as well, as we have 5 minutes left as well on the stream. My TP is going to be my 1 hour support, which would be at 2707. That's what I am looking for. Okay, good. We're getting some proper traction right now. All right, lovely. Brilliant. Very nice move. Very nice push. Okay, so we're in it. We're in it now, guys. That's what we're looking for a push to that 1 hour support. Ensure that you properly risk manage your entries, guys. We've had a very lovely start of the month. We haven't had any loss since we have done any of our live streams. So we won't be having a loss today. So today's just going to be a great day. All right, now we have 47 persons on the live stream on TikTok, guys. If you haven't yet followed our YouTube page, which is 215 Trades on YouTube, please go ahead and do so. Okay. Also, there's a Telegram channel. Please go ahead and subscribe to the Telegram channel. Yeah, it's been a great week. It has been a great week for 215. So please go ahead and join that Telegram group as well, so you can get those live notifications once we are going live and all of that fun stuff. Okay, now it's 8:30 a.m. Do you send signals on your Telegram channel? Not as yet, but we will work towards it eventually, myself and my team. But right now, what we are focusing on right now is that we're focusing on building the awareness around the channel and the 215 technique. All right, so if you join the Telegram group, you once we are ready to start doing the signals, then you will be the part of the first set of persons who will get that notification that the signals group will be ready. But for right now, we're just raising awareness of the 215 technique. No, it's fine if you're in a bias. That's perfectly fine. We're just working with our strategy. All right, so guys, join that Telegram group, subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, which is 215 Trades on YouTube. Okay, and that will be all for today, guys. So it's 8:30 a.m. today. We've been on for an hour and a half, and this is where, let's stay on for 5 more minutes and see what happens. All right, 5 more minutes and then that will be it for the stream today. All right, have a quick look how many followers we are at right now. 717. Wow. Thank you guys for all the love and the support, and for the follows as well. Yeah, the 215 technique is a very simple technique. Anyone can learn it really, and if you come on these streams and you watch these streams, I explain it every single day as well. So it's all good, and it's all the technique I use. I do not use anything else but that. So it's been a good month, a good start of the month. It's been a great week as well, and it's going to continue to be great as well. So we were in, price went down over 10 pip there, and we're looking for that move. Where is that 4-hour? Where's that 4-hour support? Oh, wow, 4-hour support is so far away. Let's go back to the daily time frame. Let me just see. Okay, so right here would be it. This could be a very a turning point as well. So that's right below the our 30-minute or 1-hour support. Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. We're in it. Good. Such a lovely turnout today, guys. Such a lovely turnout today from everyone. Okay. Okay, we're getting a rejection. All right, 2 more minutes left. Also, as well, guys, if you would like to learn the 215 technique, there is a video on the channel right now, which is called 21. I think, what is it called again? Hold on, let me look at the name. I think it's 215 technique advanced part 1. Yeah. So you can have a watch at that video. That video perfectly explains how you use the 215 technique retest method and what to look out for. You can definitely look at it if you want to learn the 215 technique. All right, guys. So it's 8:35 a.m. here in London, and that's where we are going to end the session for today. Thank you all for all the love and the support. Thank you everyone who has followed the channel on TikTok and also on YouTube. Thank you to everyone as well who has liked the live as well on YouTube and also on TikTok as well. Thank you to everyone who took the time out to join the Telegram group as well. I really appreciate the love and the support. Thank you all. And for everyone who shared these live stream, thank you. And if you've learned something today and it has made something better for you as well, you're welcome. All right, so we had a great start to the month. No losses so far, no losses as yet, and we won't have any losses. And we want to keep it that way. It's Friday, guys. Remember, do not overtrade. Okay, do not take any impulse entries. Wait on your setups. All right, good. I'll leave that to you guys, and I'll see you again on Monday when we go live once more. All right, thank you all. See you. Stay safe and happy trading.